write a ng serve, okay, hyphen port, okay, and I can give a 4201. Sometimes what will happen is in the latest version, this argument name will be changing. So they will keep on changing the names. Suppose if argument name is changing, we need to identify what the name correct name and we need to give the correct name. Okay. Let us see whether now this will run in a 4201 port, not in the 4200. Okay. So yeah, we can verify it. So see how you can verify whether this port is running on which machine. So see, open your browser and what it is saying, 4201. And if I click here, okay, see which port it is running, 4201. Now if you go back to your 4200, right, if you go back to 4200 and reload it, it will not display anything. At a time it can run only in a one port, not in a two ports. Okay, two ports. Okay, in interview they will ask in a different way also. Suppose I have a two Angular applications, I want to start at the same time. Okay, if you want to start in the same time, one port can be worked by only one Angular application. First application will use a 4200, and whenever I'm opening a second application, that also will try to use a 4200 only, right? So now what will happen? Your second application will not start. It will fail. Definitely it will fail because because of the port issues. But that guy is asking, I want to run same time, correct, right? Due to in such cases, we can go for this option. Hyphen you can go to second project and say hyphen port is equal to 4201. Now what will happen? First project is running in 4200, second project is running in the 4201. Suppose I have a third project. Can I run in the same time, right? How can I run it? Again, go to third project, ng serve hyphen port 4203. Correct, right? Something like this is the answer. You should tell it. Okay. Now you understood, right? When you should go for that port option, whenever you want to customize it or whenever you want to run two projects at the same time, then we'll go for this option. What is the option, ng server hyphen port option. Okay. Sometimes daily I cannot give this for port option, ng serve hyphen port 4201. Permanently I want to run in 4201 only. I don't want to run in the 4200. Okay, you understood, right? Permanently I want to run in a 4202 or 1 only, not in the 00. So in that case, you can go for there is a package.json is there, right? Go to package.json. Okay, yeah, if you go to top, there is a command here, okay, what is the command we are having it, ng serve. Okay, here go here and write a hyphen port option. Okay, hyphen port option. What is the port you want to run it, 4201. Okay, so for now what I will do, I will stop my application and I'll clear it. Okay, I'll say npm start. Npm start internally will use this command only. What is the command I am writing? Start. For start, what is the command I am writing? Right side, ng serve. So whenever you are giving npm start, internally it will go to here. What is the command I am writing here? See, what is the always it is, you don't need to specify port always. You can write in the this package.json, automatically it will open in a that port number only. Okay, but if you are not specifying this port number, then only it will run in a 4200. But if you are specifying this port number, what will happen? It will open in a separate port number. Okay, like this you can do it. Okay, so yeah, this is the shortcut to run this all our script is there, right? These all are shortcuts for the running our project. Instead of writing ng serve hyphen port 420 nothing, simply I can say npm start. npm start. Okay, like this. So now everybody know how to run our project, right? So let us go to our project and let us see. So yesterday what we have seen, we have done a header. Okay, we have done some footer, correct, right? Okay, and I have written a one sign in form. So as per the project, okay, as per the payroll project, what are the other pages we have it? I have a sign up form is there. Okay, so sign up. So everybody is completed this form, sign up. Okay, now today what we need to do, we need to complete the each page. Yesterday we have done only components. Today we need to complete the each page. Okay, and we'll try to give the link whenever we are giving link, and we'll go to that particular page. Okay, today we'll give that link and we'll go for the those things. Okay, so whenever you want to give a link, so by default what you have done, all the components, I'll go here. Okay, by default what you have done, you went to the which page, angular app component data html. In all that, all our tags we are adding there, right? Now because of this reason what will happen, all my tags So in a same line it will come, right? But that is not required, correct, right? Whenever I'm clicking login, only login page should come. Whenever I'm clicking sign up only should come, not in a all the pages, correct, right? So this is wrong, okay? This is a wrong approach, okay? We have to go for a some good approach, okay? So that means if I am opening here my sign in form, see my sign up also is there. If I am adding a another page components, all things will come in here directly here itself, but we should not display like this. That is the reason we have to go for a concept called routing, okay? We have to go for a concept called routing, okay? Okay, so let us go for a routing. Before going a routing, let us have something. So we are done with the ng model. Let component is also done, okay? This is also done, and so we have created a component also. This is fine, okay? So here, see everything, whatever I told you right in the class, everything is there in the notes, okay? How to change the port number, how many ways you can change the port number. First one, go to package.json and add it here, or second you can directly open like this, okay? So everything, most of the time, everything I have written it here, okay? So only you need to go through the notes and read it, okay? So now what I want to do, first thing is today, first page I want to write it. Whenever I want to come like this, I want to add a link here, my login page. So whenever I'm clicking, my login should come, and here I have a registration also. Here I'll click on registration, it will go to registration, or I will have a login, right? Once my sign in username is password is done, I'll click login. If my username is password is login correct, then only I will go to my components. Until that I will be here only, okay? Okay, so first let us add a login button. Do you know how to add a link, ma? How to add a link, right? How to add a link, ma? Where I need to add it? Go to my header component, okay? Header component, and add a one link here, okay? So write one span tag, okay? I'll write it, okay? And what is the tag I want to write it, ma? I want to write a anchor tag, okay? Anchor tag. What I want to do, login, okay? Login, okay? So let us see. Okay, where is it? It is coming here, right? But where I want to display it, in the right side. How to display it in the right side, ma? Class is equal to float hyphen right page. What is my login? I should give it my usually. This is wrong, right? What is the page I should give it? For sign up, what is the link I should give it, ma? What go to what is the link I should give it? Sign up.html or what? Okay, here we should not give the sign up.html or some other page, okay? Here we need to give the link, okay? So let us give the link. Okay, float right. What is happening, ma? Why this is not going in the right side? Float end, okay? In the latest API, they have a float end. So now this. So whenever I'm clicking here, I want to go to this page, okay? So this is also okay. Now I want to add another link here, ma. How to add another link here, ma? Do you know that, right? Go to which page? That is a sign in page. Sign in page, HTML. I want to add a link, ma. Okay, add a link. Anchor tag. Okay, let us have a register. So I have a register. Okay, so if you are clicking here, I want to go to register. Suppose in the HTML, you know that which page you are going there. Okay, that is the reason you will say register.html, login.html. Some page you will give it, right? But in Angular, we should not give our HTML file names. Okay, in Angular, we should not give our HTML file names. Okay, we have to go for a concept called routing. Okay, we have to go for a concept called routing. Okay, so let us go for a routing, and I will explain it. Okay, so there is a by default, whenever you are installing your project, there is a file called app.routing.module. Okay, there is one file, it will be created by default, it is created. Okay, so I'll click here, I have opened. Okay, see here, what is the annotation they have added, ma? What is the annotation they have added? At NgModule. Module means what? It is a module, right? Not a component. Okay, and what are the things they have it? Declarations. Declaration is optional here, we don't want to declare anything. Okay, and what are the other things they have it, ma? Imports. Okay, this is fine. And what are the other things they have it? Exports. Okay, so this, and they have it a simple name. So this is a simple name, and they have something like this. And after that they have a something like, okay. Okay, so do you know how to create a constant, ma? Okay, here we have some, we are seeing some syntax differently, right? They're adding a colon and all these things, right? So that is the reason. First, we will learn what is this syntax, okay? And we'll go for the routing next, okay? So that is the reason. First, we'll go for a syntax. What is this syntax and how to write this TypeScript? Then we'll go for the routing, okay? So what I will do, I'll go to my sign in component, okay? I'll go to my sign in component. So before going there, I want to print my name here, okay? Go to my sign in component is there, right? Where is my sign in component? Here is there, right? Suppose I want to print my name here, below the form, okay? Below the form. So how to print my name? So let us write a form, okay? This is my form, right? Let us write another div. I'll write a h1. Write a name, Trinits Technologies. Automatically came, right? This is the normal HTML only we are doing it, right? If this is easy, then why we are going for Angular, okay? So this is okay. But what I want to do is I want to create a object. Do you know how to create an object variable, ma? You know, how to create a variable, right? How to create a variable, ma? Let var what is another one? Constant. We can use any three things, right? Okay. Let us create one variable, ma. Let a is equal to some, or I want to name, ma. Let the name is equal to what I want to do. I will say Trinits Technologies. Okay, technologies, something like this. So this is what we'll write it, right? Okay, this is what we'll write it. Okay, everybody knows, right? Okay, this is okay. So, but what I want to do, I want to go back to our classes. Whatever the JavaScript class we have it, right? I want to go back to that class. Okay. So first inside the here. Okay. So let us forget about this two. We no need to have this one, and let us have, we can remove this one. Okay. So now everybody know this is simple class, right? Okay, we have a export class, class name. So this everybody know, right? This we are declaring a class. Suppose I can have a constructor, right? I can have a constructor, right? What is a constructor? Okay, what is the use of constructor, ma? To initialize the instance variables. To initialize the instance variables. That we have discussed in the last JavaScript class. Okay, so this is okay. Now this is already JavaScript. Now I want to create one variable, ma. Okay, so inside the class, what are the things we will be having it, ma? Properties and methods. Inside the class, what we will be having it? Properties and methods. Okay, I want to create a one property, ma, name property. Okay, let us create a name property, ma. Okay, name. So whenever you are writing a name property, don't write let name is equal to Sudhakar, something like this. Don't write it. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. Okay, whenever we are creating an object, have we written let name is equal something? We did not write, right? How will you write JSON object? We'll write a name is equal to something like this, correct, right? Same thing whenever you are going to write inside the class directly, we should not write a let var something like this. Okay, so what is the property I want to keep it, ma? Name. Okay, name. What is the value I want to keep it? Suppose Trinits Technologies. Okay, something like this. Okay, okay, correct, right? So something spelling mistake. This is okay. I'll just change it. Okay. So this. So now I have written, right. So I want to create. I want to create a age variable. How to do it? Tell me, ma. Age is equal to 20. Okay. I want to have a salary, ma. How to do it, ma? Salary is equal to something 30,000. Okay. Now clear, right? Now how do you know how to create a variable, ma? In TypeScript, don't write the let var constant. Where you should not write it. Where you need to means directly outside of the methods. Okay, where I am writing all these lines, ma, I am directly writing inside the class. Directly I am writing inside the class. These variables are called instance variables. These variables are called instance variables. Okay, now I'll write the definition, ma. Okay, if we are declaring any variables outside directly of the methods, okay, if I am not writing inside the methods, if I am directly writing inside the class, these variables are called instance variables. Now tell me, these are instance variables or not? Very instance variables only, right? Suppose I will go to constructor and I will say let a is equal to 20. Now a is the instance variable or not? No, because a you are writing where? Inside the constructor. That is the reason a is not a instance variable. What are the other instance variables, ma? Only name is the instance variable, age is instance, salary only, these three only. Okay, whenever you are declaring your instance variables, Don't use let constant var. Directly we should declare it. First rule clear ma? Okay, this is the small difference between the, no, this is not even difference. Even if you go for our class, we have to declare like this only. Okay, so this is the first one. So but where we will write our let all, let a is equal to all these things, you are going to write all this syntax inside the constructor, inside the functions, inside the function. Okay, now you know how to create a variable, right? I want to create, add a function ma, function. Do you know how to add a function ma? I told in the last class, whenever you are writing a methods inside the class, function we should not write it. Okay, directly we should write the function name. Correct, right? I want to write a print name. Okay, print name, open bracket, and like this. No function keyword should not be used here. Function keyword should not be used here, because if you go to our last class, what I told, whenever you are writing the class, okay, function keyword is, we should not use it. Directly we should write a functions. Okay, so now tell me whether this is optional or not. Like this, suppose I want to write another function ma, print age. Tell me how to do it. Print age, simple. Okay, like this. Okay, I want to write a sum function ma, how to write it ma, sum, something like this. Okay, like this. Now this is more simpler than the function name. We need to remove only that function, that's all. Remaining everything JavaScript only, nothing. Okay, nothing changes. Okay, now I will remove everything. I want to, you have to tell me how to create a variable. Okay, okay, I have removed everything. Okay, now I want to create a two instance variables. Okay, first one is my project name. Okay, first tell me how to create my project name. Directly I can create like this, right? Is equal to, what is my project name? Okay, payroll project, not the payroll. Okay, I'll say like this. Okay, like this. Okay, okay, this is fine, right? Okay, now I want to, uh, now what I want to do, project name is the, this is fine. I want to write my username. Okay, who is logging in? What is the name? How can I write it? Username is equal to, I will say some, now I will say Trinits. This is okay. After you are done, you are writing. So anybody have any confusion in these two lines, ma? Okay, we will not write the letter. CYNS, don't write these three things. Okay, that is fine. Now we are done the these three lines, right? This is okay. Now I want to write one function, a simple function. Simple function. Okay, print name. How to write print name? Tell me. Print name, something like this. Okay, open bracket here. Remaining everything is same. Your brackets is same, parameter is same. Once you write the function, it is totally equal to your JavaScript. Now you can write your variable. You can write you can write let a is equal to 20. Let b is equal to let a is equal to 20. Let b is equal to 30. Let c is equal to a plus b. Okay. Is there any difference here, my inside the function? No. Only you are writing the function only. It is a difference. Okay, clear, right? Okay. Now this is called instance method. This is called a instance method. Okay, this is called a instance method. Okay, because I am directly writing the function name, right? Sir, why you are saying instance? There are two type. Okay, in class there are two type of variables. One is instance variable, another is a static variable. Okay, what is the first type? Instance variable. Second type is a static variable. Okay, so whatever the variables you are directly writing inside the class, outside of the methods, those variables are called instance variables. Okay, and whatever the methods you are directly writing the methods without static keyword, those methods are instance methods. Sir, I want to see a static method example. Okay, very easy. Write a sum. Okay, just write a static keyword. Okay, and write a sum method. Okay, sum method. Remaining everything will same. There is no difference. Okay, and what is the keyword I am adding? Static. If you are adding a static, automatically that method will be a static. If you are removing that static, automatically that method will become a instance. Okay, clear, right? But there is a difference between the instance and static. We are going to discuss it. Okay, now tell me, I want to create a static variable. Okay, so simple. Static. Okay, I want to say age. Okay, age is equal to 30. Now tell me, what is the static variable here? Age is a static variable. What about username? What is the username? Static variable or instance variable? Instance variable. What is the sum method? Sum method is a static method or instance method? Static method. Sum method is a static method because we have static keyword, right? Very simple. So mainly how many variables we have it, two types. One is a instance variable, second is a static variable. Okay, static variable. Okay, so how will you create instance variable? Directly you can create a variable name is equal to variable value. How will you create a static variable? Static, and we'll write a variable name and a variable value. And okay, how many types methods we have it? Two types. What is the first method? Instance method. And what is second method? Static method. Okay. Okay. So second, we have two types, right? How will you declare a instance method? Without static keyword, if you are declaring any method, that method is a instance method. If you are declaring with the static method, that is nothing but a static method. Okay, that is okay. So for now, everybody is clear, right? So this is a basic we want it. Okay, okay. Now I have declared a two type of methods, right? So we are going to use them in the project. Okay. So again, let us create a variables. Two variables. I want project name. Project name. This is instance variable or static name? Instance variable. Okay, let us like this. Okay, okay. Is equal to, I'll say Trinits. Okay, 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 Trinits. So here we are going to introduce a one small concept. Okay, how many data types we have it in JavaScript? 6, right? What are the data types? Tell me. String, number, boolean, object, date. Correct, right? We have it right. Okay. So why we are going for TypeScript is we want to check our types. We want to check our types. Okay. So suppose what I will do here, I'll go to my JS bin. JS bin. Do you know how to create a variable, right? Let us create one variable. Let a is equal to, I'll say SS. Okay. So okay. Now what is the a type? What is the a type? String type. Okay, right? Okay, now I will say a is equal to 30. What is the now a type? Number. Okay, now I will say a is equal to false. And now if I am printing, what is the value it will get it? Okay, what is the value? I will say I will print it false, right? No, what is the last one? We have it false. So that is the one we'll get it. Okay, now false, right? So we are now, let us run this one program. Run this. What is the value we are getting it? False, right? Because one variable we can change, we can add any type, right? But in the TypeScript, once you declare one value, it will stick to that type only. You cannot assign any other value. Okay, let us see the example. Okay, so here what is the type I am having it? Project, right? So let us have the one method, print name. Okay, print name. Okay, so I'll write a console.log of name. Okay, console dot log of I want to this is instance variable, right? Whenever this is instance variable, whenever I want to print it, I need to use this data. What is my method name? Project name. Okay, that like this I need to use. Okay, whenever you want to write instance variable, how to write it? This data project name, something like, okay, like this. Now I have to write it, right? I want to change this variable name. How can I change it? This data project name is equal to, now project name is equal to, I will change it to the, so I will say hello. Now it is okay, right? I will change this one to the number. Let us try to change it to number. What it is showing it? Number is not assigned. Number is not assigned to string. Okay, but if you go to JavaScript variable, for a variable I have a string, and then the same variable I add number, then same variable I change it to false. That means in JavaScript, types are dynamic. For one variable you can assign to any type, no problem at all. It will be very happy, no error at all. Okay, but whenever we are going for TypeScript, because it will check for types. What is the first time you are giving? What type you have given? String type. So whenever you are giving next time, always it will expect for only string. It will not take any other type. Okay, TypeScript type is there, right? It will always go for strict typing. Always it will verify, hey, you are changing the type, I will not allow. This is one error. Okay, so that is the reason. If I want to change this here, what is the reason? I have to add string only. I cannot change my type. So internally it is very, very strict, right? So this is called your TypeScripting. Okay, so first in the TypeScripting, types are very strict. If the variable type is string top, in the bottom all the places we need to give only string. Suppose in the top it is a number, in all the places what we have to give it? Number only. In the top I can give age is equal to 20, in bottom age is equal to, so that is not work out, because in the TypeScript will not work out. It is very, very strict. Okay, so far clear, right? Okay, this is like I can do it. Sir, you are writing this print method, this is okay, but how this method will execute? I am writing one method. This method will not execute. Somebody need to call, right? Who, from where I can call this method? Okay, so that is one we are going to see this one. Okay, so for now, so let us see this one. Okay. Okay, suppose I will write a one static variable ma. How to write a static variable ma? Static. Okay, suppose I will say college name. Okay, you can write name college name. Okay, I'll say college name. Okay, so I'll say my institute name is Trinits. Okay, something like this. Okay, so I'm writing what is a variable name here? College name, right? Okay. Whenever we are writing static variable, we'll write in the small also, we can write in the capital also, but it is recommended to write in a capital letters. We can write in the small also, there is no problem, no compilation error. Only it is a recommendation. Okay. Whenever we are writing static variables, it is recommended to write in a capital letters. Okay. It is only recommendation. Sir, I will forget it, sir. I will write in the small only. No problem. You write in the small. There is no compilation error. Okay. Okay, so but I usually will write it like this. But I want to print my college name in this method ma. Okay, so I will say plus, you know how to add it plus, right? And I will say plus, I will print my how will write it ma? This dot college name. So if I am writing like this, it will give a left and right. Okay, it will give a left and right. Now it is showing error, right? This is because college name is instance variable or static variable. Static variable. We cannot refer the static variable with this keyword. We cannot refer a static variables with this keyword. We cannot refer it. If you want to print this one, then what is the output? What is my class name? Sign in component. Just copy the class name and remove this and write like this. So whenever you want to print your static variables, you need to use a class name dot variable name. Whenever I want to print my instance variable name, I can write a this data variable name. But whenever I want to print my static variable, how can I write my class name data like this? Okay. And I want to go for another example. Okay. I'll remove this to one and I will go for another method. I want to write one static method, sum method. Okay. Or instance method, right? Another instance method, sum method. Okay. Sum. I will say a comma b. Okay. A comma b. I have it. Okay. Okay, here there is a whenever I am declaring a comma b, it is showing one error. Let us okay, let us remove this one. Let us see. I'll say console dot log of log of. I'll say sum is equal to 20. Something like by default I am hard coding it. Let us that is fine. Okay, that is fine. I want to call this method from here, ma. I want to call this method from here. So usually how will you call it, ma? We'll say some method. We'll invoke one method like this only, right? Okay. So what is this method type, ma? Instance method or static method? Instance method. Whenever we are calling instance method, we need to use a this keyword. Whenever we are calling instance method, what is the keyword? We should use it this keyword. For instance variables, we should use this keyword. For instance methods also, we should use a this keyword. Okay, this keyword. But suppose what will happen? This is a static method. Now what is happening? It is showing error, right? And now tell me how to do it, ma. Very simple. Just copy the class name dot method name. Okay. So whenever you want to call the static method, how will you call it, ma? Class name dot method name. And whenever you want to call variable static variables, class name dot variable name. Correct, right? So this is the only four things we want to remember. If you remember these four things, always we can do our coding. Okay. So again, let us try to do again from starting, ma. I want to create a one instance variable, ma. How to create instance variable, ma? Tell me. So I will say project name. Project name is equal to what is the one value? I'll say Trinit payroll. Okay, my project name is a payroll. Okay, so far this is clear, right? This is instance variable or static variable? Instance variable. Okay, instance variable. Okay, so this is okay. So whenever you did not keep anything before this one, it is a public variable. It is a public variable. Public variable means you can use in the other files also. You can use it in a other files also. Sometimes for security reason, I don't want to use this in a other file. I want to use only within the file. I don't want to use in a other files. So in that time, I can use a keyword called private. Okay, I can use a keyword called private. This is instance variable only, but I can use it only within the file. I cannot use in a outside of the file. I cannot use in a outside of the file. Okay. So we will learn this one in the more whenever we are going into deeper. For now, I will remove it. Okay. So, but here we have another variable called public. Public means I can use it anywhere. In this file, I can use it outside the file. I can use it HTML file. I can use it. I can use it anywhere. Okay. Okay. So I will for now I will remove this one HTML. Okay. So far this is clear, right? Okay. So now I want to create a variable. Tell me. I want to create another variable. Ma. I want to create a variable. Tell me how to create a variable. Ma. I want to create my project name. Tell me how to do it. Project name is equal to, I'll write a Trinits. Okay. Okay. So as per the object oriented programming language, sometimes what I want to do, I want to specify my type. I want to specify my type. Okay. Type. So sometimes I will not have the value. I don't know what is the value I want to give it, but I want to declare it as a string. Okay. So that is the reason I'm going to write one simple syntax colon. Okay. Colon. And I'm going to write a string colon. I'm going to write a string. Okay. So what I'm doing here, ma? So here I'm going to write a project name and a colon string. Here I'm going to write a value, say like a Trinits. Okay. This colon string is optional. This colon string is a optional. But why we are writing is a, now we are saying hello boss. This variable is a string type. This variable is a string type. Suppose I want to create a number type. Ma. How will you do it, ma? I'll remove here. I will say colon number. Whenever I am saying number right side, what is the type should come? Number type. I should give a 30, not a string. Okay. So here if I am saying number type, what is the right side value should give a number. Suppose I want to give a boolean variable. Tell me how to do it, ma. Whether pass or not, I want to write a boolean variable. Pass. What is the value I should give it? Colon. Boolean is equal to false. Okay. Boolean. So what is this colon, ma? This colon is nothing but a type. What is this variable type? This is optional. This is a optional. But if you are writing this one, it will be more helpful for the next developers as well. We will be seeing more benefit. Okay. So whenever I am writing, sometimes what I will do, whenever I am in a hurry, I will write like this. Okay. Name is equal to Trinit, something like this. I will write. Sometimes whenever I have time, I will write like this. Okay. Age colon number is equal to 20. Both are same only. Here additionally what we are specifying here, ma, type. Okay. We are using TypeScript, right? This feature is not available in the JavaScript. This feature is available only in the TypeScript. Wherever you are writing .ts file, there only we have this feature. In JavaScript we don't have this feature. Okay. This is advanced. We want to write a object oriented programming language, not the function oriented. That is the reason they got all these things. Okay, now right. So anybody have any confusion in these two lines, ma? Please let okay, because we are going to write like this only. We are going to write like this only. Have any confusion, ma? This colon type is optional. Colon type is a optional. If you want to write it, write it. If you don't want to write it, remove it. Not a problem. Okay, not a problem. Okay, okay. So now, so far this is okay, right? So far this is okay, right? So now I have created one component. I'm not doing anything with the simple things only. I'm having it. Okay. Now what I want to do here, I want to print my name. Okay, I want to print my name. Okay, I'll go to my HTML. What is the one I have it? Directly I'm writing like this, right? What is the name I'm having? Trinits Technologies. I don't want to do like this. I don't want to do like this. What I want to do, I want to create one variable in my JavaScript. I want to print that variable name in the HTML. Do you know how to do it in the normal JavaScript? How to do it, ma? Document.getElement by ID. And what you will do? So let us do it that way, ma. So I will remove here. By default, I will keep empty. Now what I need to do? ID is equal to, I will say my proj name. Okay. I will say proj-name. Something like this. Okay. Now what I need to do, ma? Say tell me how to do it. I'll say constructor. Okay, let us write the constructor, ma. Okay, that's constructor. I have done it. Okay, so after that I'll write one more method, ma. For now, for simple, so can I write my methods, right? So I will say some method, print method like this. I can write any method, right? Like this I'm going to write one method called ng on init. Okay, what is the method I'm going to write it, ma? Ng on init. I can write any name, right? So for now I am going to keep a one method called ng, and this constructor also optional, don't write it. Okay, what is the method name I am going to write it? Ng on it. I can write some print, anything is fine, but there is a special feature for this, only this method name. Okay, what is the method name? Ng on init. Okay, I will tell you what is this ng on init and everything. This is a normal method only. Okay, normal method only. Okay, how will you change this value, ma? Tell me. First write one variable name, ma. Project name, project name, colon string, because it's a string, right? What is the name I am going to give it, ma? Trinits. Okay, latest Trinits. I want to have this one. Where I want to have it? Here. Tell me how to do this, ma. Document data. Document data. Get element by id. You are going to write your JavaScript code only. Document.get element by id. What is my id here? Go to here. Project name. Okay, project name. Okay. What this will return, ma? You remember the JavaScript or not? How to change? How to take a variable? Let I will say ele. Correct, right? Okay. How to change the variable name, ma? Ele dot inner text or inner HTML, right? Okay, inner text. Okay, inner text is equal to what I will do. Okay, le dot inner text is equal to what I will do, ma? Here I will say, okay, text is changed something. I don't want this text is changed, right? What I want to do, I want to print my project name. Correct, right? So I will say, instead of this one, I will say this data project name. This data project name. It is showing some error. Let it be there, not a problem. File, save all. Okay, what it is showing, ma? What it is saying? Object is possibly null, and there it is showing some error. Okay, but same code if I am writing in the JavaScript, it is showing any error or not? No error. Okay, actually this is not an error. It is like there is some settings called TypeScript settings. It is advancedly checking whether null is there or not, error is coming. It is advancedly checking. This is not at all required. Okay, so for this reason, what I am going to do, please look at what I'm going to do here. Okay, there is a TypeScript. There is a ts config.json. What is the name, ma? Ts config.json. Okay, here what is the variable we have it, ma? Strict is equal to true. Okay, right? So I'm going to change this one, strict is equal true to false. Okay, I'm going to strict is equal to false. Okay, let us see. Now automatically error gone or not? Error is there. It is only checking only. There is no real error in JavaScript. There is no error, right? Here also there is no error. Okay, let me save this one. Okay, let me save this one. So now it is compiled, right? Let us see here. Trinits output came, right? Where is my variable, ma? Where is my variable? Suppose I will change my variable name to Trinits Technologies. Okay, I'll save it. See, my output is coming, right? I want to change the background color. Tell me how to do this, ma? I want to change my background color. Tell me how to do this. Le dot style dot background color. Okay, background color is equal to yellow color. Same JavaScript code only, or any other code we are writing here? Same JavaScript code only, right? But suppose you want to change the value, how many lines of code you are writing, ma? First you are writing a document dot get element by id, and second step what you are writing a ele dot inner text, and what is third one? You are writing something like this, right? Okay, if you are going to write the same thing whatever we are writing the JavaScript, then why we will come to Angular? Okay, always framework will easy our life or not? We are not going to write these many lines. We are going to simply write only one word. Automatically the title will be coming there. Okay, now I am going to remove everything. I don't want this method. Okay, I have removed everything, right? So I will save this one. Now what is the output? I will get it. I will not get anything because I removed everything, right? Okay, now I will go to my HTML file. What is my HTML file, ma? What is my HTML file? Here, right? I don't want ID. I'll remove it. Okay, everything I removed it. I only using h1 tag, right? But I want to print what I want to print it. I want to print my my variable name. What is my variable name, ma? project name, right? Just copy your variable name, okay? Go to your HTML file, okay? Go to your HTML file. You have this wherever you are writing your text, right? Okay, add two brackets like this, okay? Add two brackets like this and add your variable name. What is your variable name? Project name, right? File save all, okay? File save all. Let us reload, ma. Let us see what is happening. Automatically changing, right? Have you used your document.get ID? No. Have you are using inner data text? No. What we are doing? You are creating one variable. Directly you are going to your HTML and writing a two curly braces. That's all, right? This is called interpolation. This is called interpolation. Okay. So again, look at the definition. We are displaying here TS file value into the HTML. TS value into the HTML. This is called interpolation. Let us try to do one more variable. I want to create a age variable and I want to display here. Okay, let us do one more variable and try to do it, ma. Okay, go to age variable, close others. Okay, close others. Create another variable, ma. Age. Okay, age what type, ma? Number. This is optional or not? I'll optional. I will say 30. Okay, okay. And create another two variables, ma. We'll print it everything so that we'll understand. Okay, salary. Okay, salary is equal to 30,000. Okay, I want to create type. I can create a type, not a problem. Okay, I'll go to my HTML. Go to my HTML and I want to say first. I will say name. Okay, you write your own HTML, ma. Okay, and what is the next? I will write it, ma. Okay, so instead of like this, I'll write it div, ma. Okay, div. I'll say name colon. I'll say how many brackets are? Two brackets, ma. Okay, two brackets. Okay. What is my variable name? Project name. Okay, this is done. And I will write another div. Okay, and I will say age colon. How many brackets are? Two brackets. I will say age. Okay. Again, this is your HTML code, ma. Okay. Let us see here. Age is. So don't worry, okay? I did not save my TS file. You need to save TS file and like this error will come. Don't worry, okay? Go here, file, save all. Okay? Let us reload, ma. Let us reload. See, age is 30, name is a Trinits. Now I want to add another one, ma. What is another one we have it, ma? Go here and write a salary. Okay, let us write a salary. Div salary colon. How many things? Curly braces. Salary property. Whatever your variable name, just write like this. Okay. See, name is there, age is there, salary is there. Okay. Simple or difficult? Simple or difficult? Tell me, ma. So whatever your variable name, simply we need to copy that variable name and inside put. We need to add inside the double curly braces. Double curly brace. So this is called what we are calling it, ma? Interpolation. This is we are calling a interpolation. Okay, interpolation. What is interpolation, ma? This is an interview question. What is interpolation? Interpolation means displaying the TS variable value into HTML. Variable value we are displaying in the HTML. It is called a interpolation. This is called a interpolation. Now everybody know what is interpolation, right? This is okay. Now we are very easy. We don't need to write a very long code. Simply we can declare one variable and we write a double curly braces. Automatically it will okay, right? Okay. So now this is okay. Now this is okay. Suppose now this is we are writing it, right? Now we are displaying here. This is okay. Now what I want to do? I want to, you know how to add events, ma? Events. How to add events, ma? Suppose I want to write a button here. I'll click a button here. Okay. Let us write one button, ma. Let us write one button. How to write a button, ma? Button. Okay. I will say show alert. Okay. Show alert. So let us see here. So this is button, right? We can style it, ma. We can write like a style it. Class is equal to btn hyphen primary. Okay, let us write it. Okay, button. Whenever I'm clicking it, I want to alert it, ma. What is how will you do it in the normal way, ma? Tell me. How will you do it? How to do? Write the code, man. What is the first step we need to write? On click. Write same thing only. Tell me on click. Okay, on click. Okay, on click is equal to. Tell me. We need to write one function, right? Where you will write your function, ma? Don't write script again and write the function. Wherever you want to write function, where you will go? We'll go to our TS file. Okay, we'll go to our TS file and write one function. What is the function name? You write it. Show alert. Can we write show alert? Right? Show alert. Okay, that is okay. And open bracket, close bracket. Okay. And now what is the name? I want to write alert only. Right? How will? What is the code? JavaScript only alert. Okay. Button is pressed. Button is a press, something like this. Okay. Let us click here. Now what is the method I need to call here, ma? I go here. Show alert. Okay. Show. Correct, right? File. Save all. Okay. File save all. Okay. Now let us reload it, ma. I'll click here. What is happening? Okay. Did I save all the pages or not? File save all. That is okay. Okay. When I'm clicking it, whether happening or not? Not happening, right? Okay. So here we need to change little bit. Okay. Here we need to change a little bit. Okay. So whenever you want to handle the events in the Angular, don't write on click unlike this. Okay. We need to write a simple way. There is a way called remove the on. Remove the on. Okay. Remove the on. Okay. Now what is my event name? Wherever on click is there, remove on click. Wherever on mouse over is there, remove on only mouse over. Wherever like this is there, right? Now this is okay. Now I want to add the okay brackets. I want to add the around the brackets. Okay. So around your method, around your event, just add a bracket. Remaining everything is same. Nothing, no difference. Okay. I'll save here. Now I'll reload. Okay. Now it is saying see. Correct, right? Okay, like this. Suppose let us write on one more button and write event handling so that we'll understand. Okay, whenever we want to write. Okay, so now I want to write a prompt. Let us write another prompt button for prompt. Okay, write a button. I'll say prompt me. Let us write one. Whenever I'm clicking, I want to execute one method. So I want to handle click event, right? So events we should write in a normal bracket, and you need to write what is the event name you want to hand it. Click event. Don't write on click. Okay, first 2 days, 3 days we'll write on click only. This will code will not work out. You need to change back to the click event. Okay, click event. Okay, okay is equal to. I will write one method. Okay, show prompt. I'll say show prompt. And now what I need to do, I need to write this show prompt, right? Where I need to write it? TS file. Okay, go to TS file. Just go to top and write. Don't write method inside method. Don't write method. Just write it directly like this. Okay. And now what I want to do? Prompt. Okay. You can write anything, man. Okay. Hello, how are you? Something. Okay. Something. But prompt will ask. Okay. Let us file save all. Okay. File save all. Okay, let us reload here, and now I'll click here. This is a button, and I will click here. Now what it is asking from. Now that means now we are able to handle it, right? So how will you handle events in the Angular? Tell me now how will you handle it? So we will use a brackets. We will use a brackets. Okay, we will use a brackets. Okay, clear, Okay, so for event handling, we will use a brackets. Everyone okay, right? Okay. Okay, so now you know how to handle a mouse over, right? I want to mouse over. So tell me how to do this, I'll remove here. I'll say mouse over. That's all. Don't remove this double brackets. Okay, only one bracket is required. Okay. Now whenever my cursor is going on top, alert will be coming because I'm writing a mouse over. You understood, right? Like this, you can write a event. Okay, like you can write an event. Okay. Okay. Suppose here I am writing a text, right? Whenever I am typing any keyword, I want to print in the console. Do you know how to do this, right? What is the event? What is the event? Input event, or we can say on key press, on key up. We can write those events, right? Let us do this one, like okay. We don't want to concentrate here. I want to write it here. Okay. Tell me how to do it, What is the event name? I will write a key press. We have a key down, key press like this is the right. Let us go for a key press. I will say key press. Let us do it, what I want to do. We need to write one function, right? Let us write one function, like a print output, something like this, or print input, whatever they way. Okay. Okay, print input. Okay. I need to copy this method, right? Okay, copy this method. What I need to do? going declare a one method open and close. That's all right. Okay, console dot log of. But what is the value you are going to print it? How I will get that value here? Correct, right? In JavaScript, how we are done, ma? We are taking one event as argument, right? For that function event as argument, correct, right? So here also we'll take a event. Okay, here also we'll take a event. So whenever I am taking a event, caller also should pass a event, ma. Okay, here there is a special syntax called dollar. Okay, dollar event. Here also we'll get a event. Okay, let us see, ma. File, save all. Okay, file, save all. Okay, let us see here. Let us go to console. We need to see the console, right? Let us see the console. Let us go to the console here. Okay, so let us write the A B C D. So what is happening, ma? It is not at all printing it. Okay, so file, save all, go here, and here we're not writing anything. Okay, I'll say input pressed, and I'll write the plus event name. Okay, let us write the event. Let us, we want to see whatever I want to typing it. I want to see here. Okay, I'll say what it is saying? Input event is pressed, something like this, right? But I want to get the value. I want to get the value. What is the value? How we are getting in the JavaScript? Event data, target data. We are getting like this, right? Event data, target data, value. This is JavaScript code only. If you remember or not, I don't know. Okay. See here. What is the value? I'm getting it here. See the bottom value. Okay, so this is because we are writing like this. Let us see here. I'll say remove everything, ma. We are getting it or not? Okay, whatever the value you are entering it, we are getting it here. Okay, right? How can you get it, ma? Event data, target data, value. Same thing in the JavaScript we are done like this only. If I want to pass it, how to pass it from here, ma? I have to write a dollar event. Okay, dollar event. Okay, so again, don't like for now, don't focus about this one. We are going to write more about this event handlings more. Okay, now what are the things we have done today, ma? First one is the interpolation. How will you do interpolation, ma? Write one variable in the where in TS file and just display in the double curly brace. Automatically it will display, right? This is okay. I want to write a event something like this. Suppose whenever I am clicking login, I want to say successfully login. How can I tell it, ma? I can write a one function. Whenever I'm clicking, I can write an event successfully login. So I will see whether event is like username is correct or not. We'll do those things. But for now, we can say successfully login. Those things we can do it, right? Okay. So this is all things we can do it. Okay. Okay, this is okay. So now I'll clear all these things. This is not required. Okay, this is unnecessary things, right? For my login page only, I want to sign in form, this username and all these things. But for you, whenever we want to do, let us remove for this one. So I'll remove this one. Okay. So for what we have seen in the class, ma, we have seen first we have seen in the TypeScript, right? How to create a variable. We know how to create a variable right now, right? We can create a variable in a with type. We can create it without type also. I can create it. Okay. How many variables we have it? Two types: instance variable, static variable. How many methods we have it? Two: instance method, static method. Okay. Okay, that is okay. And there is a difference. I'll tell you the difference tomorrow. First we'll practice it, then we'll go for. Okay. After that, what we have done? We have done the interpolation. How to do a interpolation. After that, what we have done? We have how to handle the click events. This is what we have done, right? This is okay. Now let us go back to our coding. Okay. So where is first what I told him? Go to your routing data module file. Okay. So what is the routing here? We have it at NgModule. Okay, at NgModule is there. Okay. And here we have a imports. We have imports, right? Inside the module, what are the things we have it normally? Declarations, imports, providers, bootstrap, correct, right? And there is another property called exports also. Exports also. Okay. Suppose I want to export my module to other module, I will write a exports. If I want to export my class to other project, then I'll write a export. Okay, that is the one. So now this is okay. Now we are going to write it. Suppose here what is happening is all my components are displaying one by one here. I don't want to display one by one here. Okay, by default, whenever I'm clicking in the home page, I want to see only home page. After that, whenever I'm clicking login, I want to see my login page, and after then only we will go to the navigation. Okay, so whenever you are launching to first your project, don't go to your login page or something. Display some page, display some normal page where you will talk about like what your website will do, and what are the some screenshots or some any links are there. Provide all the things like this. Okay, for this reason, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a another component, so that is called a home component. Okay, what is the component I'm going to create? It ma home component. Okay, so let us create one component ma. How to create a component? First I need to go to components or not. How to go to components ma? Cd. Okay, src. You no need to write dot, just simply type src and tab. After ap tab. Okay, after component tab. Okay, now I need to create my component, right? What is the command ma? Ng generate component name. What is my component name? Home component. Okay, so like this. So let it create home component. So once it is created, again I will start my project. Okay, so whenever my project is first started, I will not go to my login page or sign up page. First I will go to my home page. There only I will have all the like what my project will do, and I will explain everything, but I will provide a links to other pages. From there I will go it. Okay, now my project is created, right? Now I need to go back or not? Go back. How to go back ma? cd dot enter. Okay, again enter, again enter. Okay, now I have done it. Okay, clear it. Okay, now I need to start my project. How to start it? My npm start, same thing only. Okay, so now I have started my project. Okay, now I'll go to here. Okay, let us reload, let it reload. Starting it. Okay, so it is started. Let me open it here. Okay, now let me reload it. So still now we are not seeing the our home page. How? Why will not see our home page? Right? We need to write the code on, then only we'll get a things. Okay. So let me go to my home page. What is my selector ma? What is my selector? Go to select. What is my selector? App-home. Okay, app-home. And I'll go to my what is my first file ma? App component.html, right? Okay. I'll remove my sign in and sign up here. Okay, and I'll write a tag only home tag. Okay, home tag. So let us write like this. What is saying? Header is there, this developed by is there, and homeworks is there. This is the one. Okay, here I will write about my company. Okay, what are the features are there, what are the other things are there, and everything I'll write it. Okay, this is how. Okay, now I will click on login. Whenever I'm clicking on login, what should I do? I should go back to the which page? Login page, and from there I will click on a register page. Okay, there only I will give the link. By default, I will not go to the there where either login. I will not go to sign up. First I will come to this page only. Okay, so this page we are going to develop like this. Okay, so let us try for now. What we will say, let us just add something like this. Okay, so add instead of Jetta say you say payload features. Okay, you guys say payload features, and we add a one div like this. Okay, something one div you can add like any for some dummy text also, like companies, employees, management, something like four div like this, and you add it in the center. Okay, so with that what will happen ma? Now we will display something, some component in the header. Now I want to go to this login, right? Whenever I'm clicking, I want to go to which component? Login component. By default Angular, without routing this will not work out ma. Okay, without routing this will not work out. Now we need to start the routing. Hey browser, whenever he is clicking login, I want to go to login component, right? We need to give a link between our component and one URL. We need to give a link between component and URL. Okay, so that is the reason. Now we are going, whenever I'm clicking login, I'll go to here. Where is my header, right? I'll go to header. So here I'm giving href, right? I will say slash login. Okay, I will not give dot html, nothing. I will give a login only. Okay, let us see what will happen. So I'll click on login. What it is saying? Whenever I'm clicking login, it is going there and again coming back, but no output is coming, right? By default, this will not work out, ma. Okay, we have to write our logins. Hey Angular, for this component, this is the URL. For this component, this is the URL. First, we need to set up our URLs. Okay. So suppose if you are not familiar with the URLs, right? So where we need to go and study our things, ma, Angular.io. Okay. So here you need to go for our navigation. Okay. So let us go for navigation. Okay. So let us go for navigation. Okay, let us go for routes. Okay, ma. So see here. So we are going to the Angular route only. So this for only introduction. Everything will be there in our notes also. Okay, but why I am giving official link is, so this is where you can get always latest documentation. Suppose if they are changing something in our notes, I may not update it, right? But in their get definitely they will update. That is the reason I am opening a this link. Okay. So first you need to go to the app-routing.module.ts file. Okay. So let us go to our file, ma. What is the file? App-routing-module.ts. So we have one variable. Do you know how to create a constant, ma? Do you know how to create a constant? Constant variable name. So this TypeScript is, this is optional or not optional? This is a optional, right? So you are writing a one array. So let constant routes is equal to one array. But here this is a, if you are adding this one, we'll have some benefit, man. That is the reason. Let it have it. Okay. So this is an array. What array? It is a routes array. Okay, routes array. So I need to create a route here, but I don't know what I need to give it here, right? That is the reason I'll go to my official document and see here they have a one object, ma. This is one object. Do you know how to add one object, ma? Person object. Do you know how to add a person object, ma? How to add a person object? Let us add a one person object. Okay, object. Inside this one, you will write a name. Okay, you will write a name. Colon. What will write it? Colon ss, and we'll write a age colon something like this. We'll write it, right? Here we should not write those things, but we have to write a one object called route object. We have to create a route object. So for this route, there is only mainly two properties, ma. First property is a path. What is the first property, ma? Path. Okay, first property is a path. Okay, so let us write one variable, ma. What is the name, ma? Path. Okay, path. So what is the path I want to give it, ma? Here you will say what is the URL you want to give it. What is the URL I want to give it, ma? Slash login. Correct, right? So here I want to give a login. So I will say simply login. Okay, login. So with this URL, which component you want to link it, ma? Which component you want to link it? My sign in component. There is no login component. What is the component I have it? If you don't remember, go and check it. What is my component here? Sign in component. Okay, I'll copy the name. I'll go here and I'll say what is my component. Okay, component colon. Just to type it here. Okay, add it and control space. Okay, and enter. Automatically this will be imported. Okay, now I have done, right? So now tell me what are the steps I am doing, ma? Already see, already this array is available here. Okay, but it is empty array, right? Now what I am trying to do, I am going inside, I am writing a one object. Okay, inside the array we can have any number of objects, right? So I am going to have a first object. So what are the properties it is required? To path. Okay, path. I will say path. And what is the variable? What is the value I can give it? Log. You can give any name, not a problem. Okay, I will give a login. Okay, right. You can write in the same line or in the next line, not a problem. This is an object. Okay, what is the next one, ma? Component. What I need to give it here? What is your component name? Okay, just to say sign in component. Now I have done, right. This is okay. Now I want to go to. I want to give a link for sign up. Tell me how to do this, ma. I'll write a copy. Okay, like this. Okay, again one more object. Path. Okay, I will say registration. Can I give a registration? A component we can keep any name, path also we can keep any name, but if you want to keep consistency, you can keep sign up. Okay, I'll say sign up. Okay, sign up. When the sign up means a registration. And now tell, now what I need to give, ma? Component. What is my component name, ma? I will go here because always I will forget it. Okay, what is my component name? Sign up. Okay, I'll copy it because with that I will avoid all the mistake. Correct, right? And I will say control space. Now automatically this is in install, right? Now what are the other components I have it, ma? For sidebar, header, footer, for these three alone, we don't want navigation. For all other things only we need a navigation. Okay. Don't add for sidebar, header and footer. For remaining things we'll add it. Okay. For what is that company I want to create one. Tell me how to create it, ma. Another object. Path is equal to okay. Fast company. Okay. Component. Okay. I want to write what is a, I'll say company component. Okay, that is okay. Now next comma and okay, path is equal to employee. Okay, employee comma component. Okay. What is the component, ma? Employees component. Okay, that is fine. Okay, next. What is another way I have it? Path is equal to report, right? Okay, report. Okay, report is there. I'll say what is the component name? Component colon. Okay. I'll say what is my report component, ma? Reports component. So with this one, what I have done? I have done the all my path. Okay. Now I have done, right. Okay. So by default, you have done this one, right. This is okay.
Hello,
Yes, ma.
sir. In that page, you have given sign
Sign in.
hyphen
Sign
in.
up. Yeah, here
Here
you can
left
give
side.
any name. This is the name. I am going to provide a link. This is no need to match with my selector. Here I am having selector like app-sign up, right. This is no need to match with the routing. Routing you can give any URL, any name. Okay. This is
Yes, sir.
not we are going to use it.
But in that can here sign up component, it is default. It will be coming, or I'm having that.
Here
This
the
one. This
default
one.
will
You
not
have
come. You need to import it. You need to import it. You write this name and import it. All the components we need to import it.
Okay, okay, got it, sir. From
Okay,
this
I'm
one,
writing name and I am copying the name here. Okay, so for now
yes.
I'm keeping a registration. Okay, so now I have done with the first step I have done, right. But this is okay, ma. But whenever I am loading my project, which page I should get it to first page, ma? Whenever I am loading, not login, home page. First, where you should get it, ma? Home page, not to the login, not to the registration. Where I should get it? Home page, right? So I need to say the default URL, ma. Okay. So that is the reason. Go to the last. Go to the last. See here, what they are writing it. Path is equal to empty. What they are writing, ma? Path is equal to empty. Empty means if no other is matching. If no other is matching, where we will go here? We'll go to empty. We'll go to empty. Okay. And now tell me what I will say last. In the last line I will say comma path is okay, sorry, I'll write it path is equal to what I will write it empty. Okay, that is fine. Okay. And now what is the next one? So forget about the redirect. We'll say we know what is the component, right. Component, what component we want to give it, ma? Home component. Okay, home component, that is okay. And next I need to write one very this many important. Okay, so there is an attribute called path match is equal to full. Very important. Okay, if you forget this, you will be getting lot of troubles. Okay, that is the reason I'm going to add a path match is equal to full. Okay, path match is equal to full. Okay, now I have done, right. I'll click file, save all. Okay, file, save all, and just come down, ma. See here, come down, and app routing enable trace something. Is there anything? Okay, let us have this one. Okay, and whenever we are seeing it, and they are saying a router outlet. Okay, there is a tag called router outlet. Okay, so let us reload our project first. Let us see whether our project is working or not. Okay, let me see. Still also it is going there, right. I'll click on login. What it is saying, it is saying a slash login, but here what is the output? It is showing home only. Correct, right. So that means our output is not working. Okay, so once you are adding this login, this everything is stuff, what you need to do, we need to do one very important stuff called router outlet. We need to add it, ma. What is the tag we need to add it, ma? Router outlet. Okay, router outlet. Okay, so I am copying this tag name. Okay, go to your app component. Okay, go to your app component name. So you are adding your home, right. You remove your home, don't add your home there. Okay, just write a router outlet, whatever I am writing, I will. Okay. Let us see what is the tag I am adding. I'll remove it. Okay. I'll say router hyphen outlet tag. Okay. Simply like this. Okay. I am saving right now, and let us see whether I am getting output or not. See, what is the output I'm getting it? By default, it is going for a home page. Correct, right? I will remove this tag and I'll enter. So what is the tag it is showing? A home component. Correct, right? Now I will click on login. It is going to login or not? It is going to the login. Suppose here I want to go to registration. I want to go to registration. Whenever I'm clicking registration, where I want to go to? Registration page. Registration page I want to go to. Okay. Go to your where sign up component. Okay, sign in. Okay, here where I want to go to my registration, but I did not give any link here, right? What is the link I should give it here, ma? Slash. Okay, so for this reason, what you will do, go to your routing. What is the link I am giving? What is the path I am giving here, ma? Registration. Okay, what is the link I am giving it? Not about your component selector, not about your component name. What is the path I am giving here? What is the path I am giving here? Registration. Copy this registration and go to here and write a like this. Okay. So I will save now and I will reload it. Okay. And now I'll click on login and I'll click on register. Okay. See, sign up is working. So at a time, how many component is displaying, ma? Only one, not many, right? Okay, like this. Suppose I want to go to my company details. Okay, I will say company. What is my company path, ma? Company. See here, what it is showing? Company is working fine. Okay, so now for this reason, what I will do, I will write. There is a in each page. They have one HTML. What is the HTML? They have it a p tag, right? So instead of p tag, I will say h1. Write one. This is a company page. Company page. I'll write h1, ma. See, company page is coming, right? And like this, I will write it. I'll go to employees page and I will say employees. Employees page. Let us see. Okay. So now I will change this one to the employees. Okay. So let us. What is my path, ma? I will say employee. Okay, employee page. Okay, because of this reason I am getting confusion, right? So what I will do, I'll remove everything. My home page is there, right? I will add a what I told you, ask you to do, add a 4 divs like this. Okay, now I am going to add a 4 divs. Okay, let us close all. Let us go to home page. Go to home page. Where is my home component? Okay, remove everything and write one div. Okay, this is also class is equal to bg hyphen success. Okay, for only user attention. Okay, I want to write a 4 things, ma. I want to write a ol or you will write any div anchor tag. So what is the tag? I will say first one company. Let us save it. Let us go to our page. So what is the one we have it, ma? Company is there. Or let us remove the background color. Okay, I will say border only. So company is there. Like this, I want to add a 4 divs, ma. How to add a 4 divs? Okay, let us add navigation for 1, 2, 3, 4. How many links I have it, ma? Company and what is second one? Employee. Okay, employee. Okay, and third one? Reports. Okay, and what is the fourth one? For now, I don't have it. Okay, I'll remove. What is the company URL, ma? Anybody remember? Don't do anything. Go to your routing. What is the path I am having it? Company. Okay, copy this name. Go here and write a slash this one. Okay, and what about employee, ma? Go to here. What is the employee I am having it? Employee. Okay, go here and I will say slash employee. Okay, and what is the third one? Report. I'll go here and I'll write a slash report. Okay, file save all. Okay, with this one, now what we have done, we have added this one. Okay, so do you know? Okay, we have added this one. And do you know how to write a SAS file, ma? SAS file. Okay, so this is one div. Okay, this is one div, and this is inside the div. What we have it, ma? I have a tag. Correct, right? I want to style it. So if you want to write a style, you will write a class and all these things, right? I want to highlight the class, okay? I want to write a style for these three properties. How will you do it normally? We'll write a class here, we'll write a class here, we'll write a class here, right? And we'll write in the class in the, instead of writing this one, I am going to write a SAS file. So what is my div, okay? Inside the div, what is the tag I am having it, ma? I'll let it div. Inside the tag, what I am having it, a tag, okay? A tag, okay, a tag. I want to color it, right? I want to change the display is equal to inline block, because I want to apply the width and height. I'll say width is equal to I'll say 200 pixel, okay? So 200 pixel. Let us see it, ma. Okay. Now everybody is something, right? I want to apply the height. Let us say height is equal to 200 pixel. Let us see. I want to add the box, ma. Box. Okay. And do you know how to add a border, ma? Border is equal to 1 pixel solid black color. Okay. Black color, blue color, anything. Okay. Something like that. Okay. I want margin outside, margin all the direction. Margin 5 pixel. Okay, let us see something like, and you try to add the content. Okay, so here what I am trying to do, I did not write the class, I did not write the id, I am directly target, I am writing like html. First I am writing div tag. Why I am writing div tag, ma? I am writing, this is the div tag is there. Inside the div tag, what is the tag I am having it, a tag. So that is the reason I am putting a open bracket and I am writing it. Okay, this will work only if you are writing a SAS. If you are writing a SAS, if you are writing normal CSS, and if you paste this code, right, this will not work out. Okay, this will not work out. This is nothing but a nested styles. This is nothing but a nested style. Okay, you write whatever the style you comfortable. I don't have any problem. Okay, you write normal CSS, you write a normal class based, whatever the style you want to write it, not a problem. But I want to have like this. Okay, file, save all. Okay, and add some background color, ma. Okay, add some background color. So do you know how to add a background color, right? And text center you want to make it, ma. How to add a text center? Text hyphen align colon center. Okay, let us see it. Okay, this came. Okay, like this. Now I want to click on company. So company pages came. Okay, this is fine. And I want to go to employee. Employee pages came. Okay, now I want to go to reports. Report is coming, right? Now these three are coming like this. Okay, now with this one I'll stop the today's class. Okay, tomorrow we'll go into some more detail. But what I want you guys to do, open your payroll project. Okay, first complete the design. Now you know how to add each component. You have done each component, right? Now it is time to develop our application. So go and write your this code inside which component you will write it, ma? Inside the sign up. Okay, this one you will write in the sign in. Okay, next. So go and write this component. Where you will write it, ma? Inside the companies. Okay, whenever you are writing inside the companies, don't write this left side bar. Okay, forget about the left side bar. You right side, left side, you create one component sidebar and you develop this one. And you right side, you develop a create company. You try to develop a form like this, ma. Header and one this like one form like this. Okay, and so this one you don't need to develop this page. I'll tell you how to do this one. Okay, go to next page and develop only this employee form. This second form is not required. Second form is not required. Okay, and develop this form. Okay, and once this is done, and in this form only, just write this also in the bottom of the form. Okay, by Monday you try to complete with the UIs, and whenever what you will do, you write like this links, ma. Okay, on home page what should you do, ma? Whenever I'm clicking here, so this is there, right? So I'll click home, company will, your company page should come. Okay, I'll go back here, I'll click on employee. What it should come? Your employee page should come. Okay, I'll go back and I'll click on the reports. What is the page it should come? Your report page it should come. Okay, and suppose if I want to go to login, I'll go to login. I will go to registration. I'll go to my registration. Something like this. Okay, now navigation should work, and each component you should develop it. Okay, by Monday you have to develop this one. Okay, and by Monday if you are not developing like this one, okay, we'll see something else. Okay, yeah, I'll stop the recording. Okay.